Shouldn't take him that long. You should be able to pop in, right?
Yeah,
It's actually not that hard to do. Yeah. The more complicated part is obviously drilling through your whole floors.
Hello, Melissa.
Hey.
Oh, camera turned off. And camera's back
Sorry.
on. That's alright. Need Connor's on.
Right. Just look at my mug.
Yeah.
One of you guys should get that muzzle.
Yeah, the gamer muzzle.
So that's all on.
It's actually a microphone. You could wear it during our D&D games.
Oh my god, it's something else, eh?
It is
Right.
something else. So welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. This is episode 67, the Observatory. And before we get to that, Pat, do you want to do our promo?
Sure, but we'll start off with a couple jokes as well. So
All right.
hoping you guys enjoy it because I enjoy telling. What kind of noise does a witch's vehicle make? Broom, broom. How do you get a country girl's attention? A tractor.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
And we'll just go with one more, just because you guys are loving it today. What do you call a pudgy psychic? A fortune teller. Ba-dum-bum. And here's another thing, or here's something that's not a joke, and that's Arcanforge. We're, as you guys know, we're an Arcanforge affiliate. So let's talk about the Arcanforge Master Toolkit program. Oh god, I haven't even had a drink yet. With the same one we use for our maps. It's a one-time payment, no subscription fee. It can be used fully offline. It can be installed on an unlimited number of devices with one purchase. It's easy to import and manage your own content. You can build fully animated maps with real-time lighting. As you watch our stuff, you can check that out. It's awesome. You can hook it up to a TV or projector and play in person. Manage your campaign with a robust linkable note system. And set the scene with immersive audio like we do with the White Bat Audio such and such. It's fully commercially licensed, so you can export your maps and use them, sell them, do whatever you need to. The touchscreen compatible for use with physical minis. If you use the code word Mushroom Tips, all one word, you can get $5 off the Master Toolkit on either the Fantasy or Sci-Fi Starter Pack. Also, there's a free 14-day free day. Start that again. There's a 14-day free trial, so you guys should check it out and take advantage of that, because that's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's Arkenforge. So go to arkenforge.com, ARKENFORGE.com, and check it out. Fuck yeah. Fuck. Oh god, I'm tripping all over my words. Arkenforge. Fuck yeah.
Arkenforge. Fuck yeah.
Should I find one more joke just for you guys?
Go for it.
Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use a honeycomb. Oh, I'm getting nothing here.
Yeah.
I'm laughing.
Oh, you got your mic turned
I'm
on.
laughing, but
I know, because you yell at me when my mic is on, but I'm laughing.
That's just when you're playing that we do that. So anyway, you guys should all check out Arkenforge and get that mushroom tips, all one word, $5 off the Master Toolkit. Look at that, I didn't stumble on that one. So check
There
that
you
out,
go.
guys. Mushroom tips. I'm not going to spell it out for you, but it's all one word. All right.
So, again, welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. This is going to be the last Sunday that we play. Starting next week, we're going to be playing Saturdays.
You guys see how tired
Same
I am?
time, though. And, yes, previously on the Fringe Arcana Department of Baldur's Gate
Arcana.
University. Went into the library of Netheril. Or not Netheril. Ythryn. Where did I get Netheril from?
I don't know, you were probably reading something else.
Maybe. Oh, and now the cat's gonna bite me. You little bastard. You little bastard. In the... Ow, you fucker. Ow. Shit. In the library, you came across an Arcana loth, a fox-ish humanoid, and
Killed that guy.
you killed him after finding out that he had basically awakened and enslaved a giant penguin, whom you then brought on along with you. You guys took him out to the Arboretum and got into a fight with with the tree there.
Get out of the car.
Yes. You
up
made
hugging it out.
peace, but just barely. Then you went on to the Tower of Divination, inside of which were a bunch of Megan, which you killed, and a bunch of fallen planet dioramas, I suppose you could call them. On touching the sun diorama, a fireball blew up right in Iggy's face. And after a little bit of healing, that's where we are picking up.
Iggy's not more blind than he was before.
Lucky for him, he is not more blind.
He closed his eyes, so it's just he's seeing those white spots from being hit with
Yeah.
the fireball.
He got a nice tan.
So,
All right.
what
So
would
we
you
should
guys like to
probably-
do?
We should heal up a bit and then go upstairs and try to clear out whatever else is in here before we touch anything and die.
Clear the tower and then rest, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you are not touching anything, just heading upstairs.
Yes. We're probably not going to touch anything.
Don't touch
Okay.
anything for now, because
Yeah.
Well, we just watched the sun explode, so
Yeah. So...
Maybe when we're upstairs, we can like throw stuff at those things, some rocks, and see the shit explode and stuff.
I just imagine Lilith hearing an explosion from inside, sighing, and be like, "What did they do now?" and walking inside.
Hearing Iggy scream, eh?
Yeah.
Although I have blown myself up a few times too, so I can't judge.
True.
That was just when we killed ourselves there that one time. We're fighting over the...
Killed half the party.
Yeah.
whatever
We were
that was.
fighting over who got to die faster.
Yeah.
basically.
And I won. I'm amazing at
Alright.
dying. What the hell is
oh,
that?
I've
Hey,
got-
it's Deckard.
Sorry. I have...
Is that the original Deckard's body that the guy popped out of?
That
The Slod.
Yeah, the slot.
is not the original Deckard.
Did we
Um,
we invited the Slod to tend to the library too, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
I don't remember if he accepted or not.
We'll have to kill him when we see him next time, for sure.
So, you open the trap door and climb in this circular room covered by strewn papers, debris, and frenzied notes. Across the room stands a magnificent telescope which gazes out toward the glacier wall from a hole in the damaged tower. Peering intently into the eyepiece of the telescope stands a large frog-like creature wearing an eye-patterned robe. To its left is a small table holding a sphere filled with what appears to be blood and pus. Several intact eyeballs are visibly suspended in the cloudy goop.
So I want to ask questions, but now I don't want to ask questions. I don't really want to ask about the weird goop that is filled with eyeballs. But do we recognize this as a slod?
Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty obviously a slot. And as as people start filing in, it turns around and looks at you and says, "Leave this tower at once. I will not tolerate any distraction."
I'll pick Deckard up as he's like climbing up the ladder and be like, "I think this is your department." And like present him to the slod. You're muted, by the way.
Oh. Can't hear you.
Hello, there we go.
There we go.
There you go.
Hello, friend. It's like, we didn't come here to disturb you. We just come here to make your acquaintance. And I'm going to probably get our little wizard friend. I'm going to nudge him. Be like, what's his name?
He says, "I don't know of any slod." And the slod
Before the
squints.
slot actually speaks, I'm going to be like, I understand you're really busy in your work. I actually have a slot child. And it's he's taken off, he's doing his own thing, so, I'm quite fond of you already, I guess. You reminded me of my child that took off.
She says, "I don't know what you mean."
Oh, he ripped out of my chest.
Is that you,
That's what I want.
Cadavix? And the wizard says, "Yes." "Who are you?" And she says, It's me, Apia." One of the names you guys remember, Apius, is High Diviner Apius of the Tower of Divination.
Okay. We'll be like, hey, you should remember her, and I'll push him forward a little bit. I'll say, ask her what's with the eyeballs floating in the goop, the blood and pus.
She kind of snorts and says, "Regardless, Cadavix, I cannot take any distractions. Leave now.
Okay, here's the deal. We'll leave. We just need your part of the, what was it called? The riddle again, or the
right.
The right. We just need your part of the right. We can take off.
Says, there's nothing you can offer me. Leave now.
I'm not offering you anything. I'm telling you, if you want peace and quiet, to give us the right. And I'm gonna pull out. Let's see what I have. My horn, and I'm gonna start getting ready to start playing him a song. I'll start tuning it up.
Okay.
The acoustics in here are wonderful. Just give me the right, and I'll leave you be.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Shit.
That is exactly the opposite of what she was looking for.
Well, shit. I wonder if there's any way to calm her down.
So, I need to add a mage. And then, come on, run encounter. There, everyone. Okay. I need everyone rolling initiative.
Not just Deckard?
Not
Thanks,
just Deckard.
Hey, I was
You
trying
know-
to talk him through it.
I'm perfectly okay with what he did here. Like I would have if he wasn't gonna be an asshole about it, I would have been an asshole about it.
Hide Iggy. There we go.
Oh,
There
wait,
we
hold
go.
on a sec.
Oh, fuck.
Speak of the dead. Okay.
So, Lilith was 5, Critman 13, Deckard 19, and auto roll for everyone else. And, yeah, Deckard, you are up.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say one thing to him. I'll be like, look, I don't want to fight here. If my being loud is distracting you, I will head down. But if you continue to attack, I'd hate to use Speak the Dead to pull out the right from your severed head. And I'll actually make my way I'll make my way down the stairs.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Hold on, I'm gonna put on my. Can I put on my Tides of Chaos?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. And that means I gain advantage. Persuasion.
Yes.
I got 22 with persuasion.
Okay. So,
And I gotta roll one. Hold on one second. I gotta roll my d20. Ooh, 10. Okay, we're good to go.
all right.
Oh, magic.
She sighs and says, very well.
I'll pop my head up and I'll be like, do you still want me to go downstairs?
No, it is fine. I suppose I can take a rest.
Whoo! I'll wipe my brow. All right, that's what I was talking about. Little nervous laugh there.
I'll be
I'm
like
all-
standing behind the stairs, still weapon drawn, just standing there and be like, you may have been willing to walk out, but I wasn't.
Right? I'm gonna push our little wizard friend forward and be like, see if she needs some help with something, or maybe she wants to not be a slot anymore. I don't know. Talk to her.
I will approach, be like, you don't need to force the man to have a conversation with a colleague that, well, appears to have no need of anyone here. But I'll look to her and be like, all we ask for is the right. We will leave you in peace.
The right. The right of the Arcane Octad.
You got it.
I mean,
do not remember it. I did write it down in my spell book. I know that, but it was likely jettisoned from the observatory when the city crashed, along with countless notes.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
I'll like walk over to the ball of like
21.
goop and eyeballs. So I'll like poke it with a finger. Is this your pet?
She says no.
Pus and eyeballs.
The telescope is magical and it requires an eye.
So this
You
is
just
your
have extra
supply, I see.
Yes. It's the remains.
Oh,
My eyes
it would
grow
be a
back
shame
quite
if
quickly.
it would be a shame if something were to happen to your eyes.
Fair enough.
She squints at
was she
you
being
and
honest?
says, "Those are the remains, not the eyes
What?
used."
Oh. What did you do?
Wait.
Like eat them?
How many eyes are there in it?
Probably a dozen that haven't like decayed.
Oh. Do you like
I'll-
rip them out
like,
of your
with
own
them-
head?
No. I'll be like, does this mean you killed a beholder?
No.
Oh.
Do you like grow them back into your head and then just pop
I was-
them out when they start going blind?
I do heal quickly.
Oh, interesting. Ouch. I see you're a tough one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
Was she being honest though about not remembering?
Yeah. She says, "I've been searching for my spell book for some time, but I haven't been able to find it. I
Interesting.
can feel it, but not. It's tough to explain. I know it's
Where-
nearby, but
Outside or inside the thing, the tower?
outside the tower. If it was inside, I would have found it by now.
I wonder if those little people got it. Can you tell how far away it is? Is it like 100 yards? Is it like closer, north, south,
I
west?
cannot. But if someone wants to try to help find it, the telescope casts Arcane Eye.
Will that help? So you got to look in through the telescope, and then it should be able to show us kind of where it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Will it hurt me if I look through the thing?
She says, yes. Why
I
do you
only
think
have
I have
one
a
eye.
jar filled with eyes?
I only have one eye, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But somebody else who wants to step up to the plate?
I'll look to her and be like, I assume you used these eyes in place of your own for those that want to look.
No, those are my eyes.
Those ones she ripped out of her head so she could heal again.
Well, yeah, but so as I was understanding it, no. So these eyes is what she uses to feed the telescope.
No.
No, does the telescope like suck your eyeballs out of your head?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And
Iggy,
spits it into the jar.
do they need to be real eyeballs? Can they be mechanical eyeballs?
question.
She says it has to be connected to your vision. It's the only way that you can see.
Like, doesn't Iggy have fake eyeballs? Or
He does. He
Well-
does have an ersatz eye.
I can cast Arcane Eye.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah, put
cast
that-
Arcane Eye, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll see if I can put that in there.
You don't have to put it in there. It's the telescope does cast arcane eye by putting your eye into it. So if you want to cast arcane eye, you can do that and then give it a search. You'll need to do a investigation or perception check.
Sure, why not? I'll cast it. And then, which one? Perception or an investigation?
Yep.
My investigation's a little bit better. So let's
And
do that.
how long do you want to spend searching? How long does it last?
It can be up to 1 hour.
Up to 1 hour. So how long do you want to spend searching?
Until I find something. So maybe I'll do half an hour at the most then.
Half an hour? Okay.
Do you want me to roll with
So,
advantage?
Yeah, you've got your things still active.
Yeah.
Is that as long as I think it is?
Ooh, I guess 17's my best there.
So the
We're getting close to getting some wild magic coming.
so the book here says a check takes about a minute, and for
you want
each
me to
minute
keep
you
rolling?
spend searching, it decreases the DC by 3. And so
Roll again?
no,
Oh, did I hit it? Or
three
did I miss it?
times 30, because you were spending half an hour. The DC is 0, so
Okay.
you find it. You find
Alright.
exactly where it is. It's in a bit of rubble in one of the nearby houses. Almost like it got knocked there and then the house fell down on it.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to tell everybody. It's in that rubble in that house. Do you guys want to go, or should we just send one person out to go run and get it? I figure it's kind of important. So. But we might die.
Let's go get it.
What's that?
We
Wait.
should probably go get it together. I'm sure there's some dumb monster protecting it.
Fair enough. I think I might have to throw some healing on myself or something, because I'm still kind of hurt.
Okay, so it doesn't take long. There's no monsters around. The Nothics that you had seen earlier haven't returned. And you find a grayish blue bound book etched with the symbol of divination.
Sweet. Can I open it up and see if that the right is in there?
It is. Is it locked? It is not locked. So yeah, you can, and it is in there.
Awesome. So I'll tell everybody what it is. Is there anything other
Right.
fancy in there too? Like,
There are a few spells, but you're not a wizard.
should I show my wizard friend? Does he want to write them down in his book?
It would take quite a while for him to do that.
Okay.
For
Well, I'm
him
not-
or for either of them to do that.
And honestly, he probably doesn't care about whatever spells are in that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, does this? I guess we can be friendly with her and give her back the book, right?
So, sir,
still
you
wanna
had to go
find
and
out.
find it?
Yeah, we went out and found it.
Yeah. It was not difficult to find. So the inscription says, "Third, a burnt palm loosens the tongue. Shed a secret about yourself for all to hear." I did drop that in handouts as well.
Okay, perfect, because I didn't quite get that. Oh, there we go. Cool. There's a lot of secret telling going on here. I'm just gonna say this. Oh, why is that pasted in white?
So how many have we got so far?
7.
Yeah.
And how
so
many do we need?
8.
Is this the last one? 8. Oh, shit.
We need one more. But we're doing great.
Yeah.
Well, should we go back up and give this person her thing? Maybe she'll give us a gift or something like that. Or we can just look around, maybe. Because I know Iggy would probably stay in there and be checking out her fancy telescope. I don't think he would have came down with us.
Iggy would have been looking at stuff. Believe it says. Yeah, he would have been looking around and he would have found some stuff. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. DM's Guide, Towers, Divination, handouts. I love how I misspelled divination. There are no G's in that word, but I decided I wanted to put one there.
That's kind of an impressive decision.
Yeah. All right. So I just dropped the handout. I'm sure he would show you guys afterward when you guys returned. So that is a couple pages that are just scattered about the room.
Oh, so it's... Oh.
It's like she was... As she was writing, she was tearing stuff out and tossing it aside.
Oh, well, we killed her for Megan, so I don't think the Nothics are going to eat her alive. So oh, shit.
Well, no, I think it's her, yeah.
If anyone wants to read that out for the stream.
The blue slad has infected me with its chaos phage. It's only a matter of time before I turn. My spellbook seems to have been jettisoned from the tower along with most of my other books and possessions during the crash. Entry 2. I was distracted, dreading my own transformation, when one of my apprentices turned into a Nothic. The signs were all there: hallucinations, paranoia, clammy skin, hair loss, but we didn't want to believe it. I've resorted to using the arcane telescope briefly each day. I feel as though I have little time left. There must be a way out of this godforsaken glacier. I've given up looking for my spellbook. If anyone finds it, they'll only have one piece of the right of the arcane octave. The spire of
Iriolarthus
will remain protected. Entry 3. I'm nearly convinced there's no way out of the glacier. I've lost one eye, so I'm feeling trepidation about trying the telescope again. But what choice do I have? The Nothics will eat me alive if I leave the tower. The Megans seem to be able to keep them away for now.
Oh, spooky.
So, if I remember correctly, the slot that hatched from Deckard had a lot of his memories and stuff when it grew through him.
Yeah.
So imagine that's the same thing that happened.
I'm imagining that this is the same thing, and that's why it couldn't tell us the right, is because this isn't actually her. It's just a slot that hatched from her.
That's what I figured too.
Deckard, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
And you do have advantage because you haven't turned your thing off.
So 27.
So you know that different types of slod have different types of infection. The slod that you were infected with grows eggs within the host's body. Blue Slod, they actually transform the person that they infect.
Oh.
So she was human and became a Slod.
Oh, so fair enough. She was human. She just became a Slod. Those blue Slod. Do I know if the blue Slods are more rare, or are they?
They are not more rare. Actually, I guess they kind of would be because they, they have to not kill their prey, basically, in order to reproduce. So they're not the rarest, but they are rarer.
Well, we should ask her when she got bit and what happened to that Slod. It might still be kicking around. Or if somebody wants to turn into a Slod, we should get bit by her.
It has been about 10,000 years. So
Okay.
if it's still around, it's either dead or everyone would be Sloths.
Fair enough. Ah, interesting though. Well, should we go back up and just give her book? I'm down with it.
Yeah, you can go give her her book. I don't care to be there.
Here's your book. Do you have any other fancy books that I could check out? Actually, we didn't find any other notes or anything. Books in
Those
the realm?
were the only relevant notes.
All right.
Just
What
looked
are you
at-
gonna do now that you've got your book? And what are you gonna do?
She says, just try to find a way out of this godforsaken glacier.
Well, that's what we're planning on doing. So if you could actually help us, that would be great. You got your book back, so you can do some magic. And what we need to do is we need to be able to get that last right, and then I think eventually we're going to go back in time and make sure this never happens.
Back in time, eh?
Yeah. What do you think about that? Badass, right? Sounds like a good story.
Does sound like a good story. You need my help for this?
Well, any help would be appreciated because I think we're going to be going up. Well, that your one boss guy, I think he's an insane lich now, isn't he?
Ask her what she knows about the staff.
Kind
Yeah,
of snarls at the mention of him.
Yeah. So he might give us some trouble. We need to get his staff to go back in time.
She says, I would prefer not to come up against him.
Well, here's the thing too. If you're by yourself, I think those Nothic, we could probably help you with those Nothic as well, so you don't get eaten alive.
She kind of winces from that as well and says, and there's no way out. Give me a
well,
persuasion.
All right.
With whatever you were just about to say.
Oh, it's all about the same. I was just gonna, let's see. Oh, 25 for persuasion.
Nice.
And just give me 1 second here. Woo! Okay, we haven't done the wild magic yet. All right.
So she
Safety
says,
in numbers.
Safety in numbers. I would still prefer not to go into the spire.
That's fine. You can just help us in other ways,
Yes.
like get to it. Maybe find out where that staff is, and you can probably point us for. Well, I think we know where the last right is anyway. But one thing I do want to know is that what was that statue or something that was being guarded by Bigsby's hand? That was a teleporter. Where
Oh,
does that go?
Oh yeah.
says that goes to pocket dimension.
Does it have anything there that's fancy and people can come back, or how does that work?
She says the last time I saw someone enter was a coven of hags. I would not suggest entering.
Oh,
Oh. Well, I sent a friend in there, so he's probably dead. Eh?
Probably.
a coven of hags.
Do you think those hags would come out, or are they just happy in there? I guess it's been
They
10,000
come
years.
out of occasionally, but there's not much for them here. The Nothics aren't. The Nothics don't interest them as much as humans and the short-lived folk do.
I really hope that my friend didn't alert them to that there are new people here. Oh, okay.
He probably did.
Well, shit. Will those Bigsby's hands, will they be able to take care of the haggle of hags there?
Possibly. But they got in
Thinking-
somehow.
Okay, so that's something to be aware of. Thank you. Would you mind if we rested up here too, and then we take off? Cause do you have any healing magic?
Well, you don't have to rest in here.
I do not
Rest
heal.
upstairs.
Healing up here wouldn't be so bad. Eh? We could lock that door and take a rest, long rest.
We can also just rest downstairs in the area that is bigger and will fit all of us more comfortably.
Yeah, but do you want to roll into that sun again? When you're sleeping and roll over and then get hit with a fireball.
Oh, I'll look over and be like, oh, can you dispel the planets?
Unfortunately not. Why? Is something wrong?
I mean, they're all completely shattered and broken downstairs, so...
Unfortunate.
God damn it.
Oh, you guys ready to get comfortable in this small area with a blue slot? I'm gonna pull out my my bedroll and lay it out.
Just sleep on the opposite side of the sun downstairs.
Which do you want to do?
I'm gonna sleep upstairs. Let's see.
Well, I mean, I figure that at the very least, we're probably going to end up taking turns taking watch. And then all we're going to do is just stand someone outside the one door back into the tower. So,
I guess that works. Who's gonna
Okay.
take last watch? Probably me, because I'm already in my bedroll.
yeah, you're already like snuggled. You've already like whipped out your bedroll. I just imagine you're like already snuggled into bed.
Yeah.
Reading glasses on, nice little book in your hand.
Right, my Harlequin romance, flipping through, my fingers, turn the page in.
So, upstairs or down?
Well, I'm sleeping upstairs, so wherever anyone else is sleeping.
I think we're gonna secure. Well, there's only one door for the tower, so
You'll have to
I would
be
say-
in the same room for the
Oh,
level
yeah.
up.
The stupid. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, the
shit.
stupid thing.
suppose
It doesn't.
you
I don't really care.
If you pick me up and drag me downstairs, I'm not gonna. Well, I don't think you'd have to drag me downstairs. You could just pick me up in my little bedroll, put me downstairs.
Drag you down, yeah.
I'd be fine. I don't really care.
All right, in that case, we'll do that.
I guess we'll go downstairs so we can keep a better eye on things.
Just make like a little debris barrier around the
Yeah.
the sun, so that people don't cross over it.
All right.
Because I mean, we're here for technically 10 days.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, we can do a little bit of sweeping inside the area, and it's not like we got much else better to do.
Right?
All right. So,
I'm gonna turn off my thing though,
okay.
because that way I can turn it back on because I'm resting.
Yeah. So, Lilith, did you get a chance to level up during the week?
No.
All right.
I'll have to do fun.
So let's do that live then. So you can roll a d8 plus 3 for your hit points.
10. So I add 10 hit points.
Yep.
Mine. Okay.
So it should be rolled HP. So I think it automatically adds the Constitution. So up yourself to level 13, and then in the hit points add 7 to the rolled HP section.
Okay, sorry. All right, so level 13, confirm, and then I go into manage.
Oh, yeah.
HP.
How does she get
manage
up
HP?
13?
Because she was in the Feywild for a very long time.
Train.
I was in the Feywild for like 30 years.
That's still lame. Super lame. I'm sleeping anyway, so
I
whatever.
don't even know how to use all my power. Anyway, so do I add 7 you said to my rolled HP?
Yep.
Because it says 70, so it would be 77.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So apply. All right, so I've done that.
Perfect. And then you should be able to you might be able to select new spells. I'm not sure if you're
Oh. That sucks.
What?
5th,
Oh, I rolled.
6th.
What's my con again?
Do you have 7th level
2
spells already?
2 HP.
Oh, she's level 13.
Yeah.
5
She's
HP.
overpowered.
So you guys are always overpowered. So yes, you can prepare one more spell.
Wow, okay. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? With that, I have reverse gravity, regenerate, plane shift.
Cool.
And we can be transported to a different plane of existence.
You do need a tuning fork from that plane
okay.
in order to do that, though.
I can become a dragon or take on dragonic features.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, sorry.
While this is happening, I'm going to be roasting marshmallows over the sun.
All right.
I'm careful not to touch it, though, that's for sure.
Anything that's jumping out to you?
For 7th level?
It can be any.
Oh yeah, it can be anything.
Anything.
And I'll sing my song of rest for everybody so they can get an extra D6 for healing.
Well, you guys are. It's a full rest, so you
Full
are.
rest.
Yeah.
I'll still sing it anyway. It's all good.
Perfect.
It's gonna be that song that's I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, 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 like Jesus said. I have no idea how that song goes, but I just imagine those are the lyrics.
Electric Callboy just released a music video for a remix of their song "Pump It."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to check it out.
I think this is one of the highest ACs I've ever seen with a player. I now have 21 AC.
Oh, nice. I mean, Ryan and I played a game with a guy who thought that he could combine what was it? It was the monk's unarmored AC plus the barbarian's unarmored AC plus the draconic AC, natural AC from the draconic bloodline sorcerer. So he was like AC 26, and because it was like a quick one shot for Halloween, the DM was like, fine, I don't care.
Just whatever. I'm
Yeah.
not dealing with this shit.
Yeah.
No, this is.
And I, as the cleric, just let him die. I walked over him and healed an NPC because he was being a bit of a dick.
Yeah. Yeah, no, It's interesting because I don't even. It's not even that I'm wearing heavy armor either, technically.
Yeah.
And that's half of the reason why it's so high. Because it's scale mail, so I have nice decks that with scale mail like kept it up high enough, and then just a shield, and then the fighting style now with being a fighter gave me another one. So.
Oh, you took fighter 1?
Yep.
Okay. So 161 for yeah.
And then at level 2, I'm excited because I get action surge.
Oh yeah.
There's not many action surges, but I get action surge.
And Critman is at 101.
I rolled a 2 on a D10, and a fighter is a D10 too, and I rolled a 2. I felt bad.
Okay, so now I get to go in and update your things. So stats for player 1: War Priest 9, Fighter 1. Done. And then I know Ryan doesn't want to do any. Ryan doesn't want to multi-class this time. And Pat, you said you were sticking
Bard.
with Bard.
Yeah.
All right, so Bard 8 and Lilith, Druid 13. There we go. So, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay.
So over the 10 days that you're inside this time bubble, you
The
guys
hyperbolic time chamber.
you guys see something very, very strange. There are a couple times that you look up and you see something in the stars. One of you sees yourself touching the sun, which you already know what happens, but you see in your mind's eye the explosion from touching the sun. Another of you might see yourself touching the gas-filled sphere, the big gray one, and then starting to float upward. You see yourself touching Terrell and becoming armored in rock. Another touches the small gray one that's broken up in the top left, and starts jumping and running fast. And then the last one, you see yourself touching the blue sphere, and summoning a wall of water. At some point during that whole time there, the door opens and you hear muffled speaking as the edges of the time bubble are kind of like looking through a bubble, so it's really warped, and you see a couple people not really looking as they step in, and then you hear horrific screams as they age very quickly. Two bodies fall at the door. One is... What's that?
Do we recognize them?
You don't, because one is mummified in rusted armor and scraps of rotted furs and stuff, and the other is mummified inside armor made of stone.
It must have been people from around here that are using those things to gear themselves up so they can survive here.
Can I brush the crest off of one of like the metal plating that survived?
Mm-hmm.
Does it show anything? Like, does it have a religious symbol or a symbol of a...
If you rub at the rest, you are able to see... You're able to see the school crest of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Is that that's the guys that are like the opposite of us?
Yeah, your school rival.
I'm gonna look over to Villain and be like, did you say anything to anyone?
Right?
These friends of yours?
No, but I didn't bring anyone with me. I believe one of my colleagues, if you could call it that, did bring some folk with her.
Okay. And who is that?
That is Avarice.
Is she gonna be annoying?
Yeah.
Very probably.
Oh, are we gonna have to kill her?
Very probably.
Well, shit. Well, at least she's down 2 people. So she might be waiting outside, I'd imagine. So we might want to check to see if there's like a trap outside or whatever.
Valen says, not very likely. She would have set up shop somewhere and then sent out scouting parties. It's possible that she is a fan of divination, so it's likely how she knew how to get in, to get this far, and, well, I assume if she has been using divination spells that she knows at least that she has to check all of the towers. I suspect now that the final tower might have been compromised. I think we should move with caution when we get there.
Maybe we can see if we can track back where these people went to, and then we can just find your friend there and get the last right from her.
That's a possibility.
Well, let's be honest. Well, wait. Yeah, these school feuds don't interest me much, to be honest. But
yeah, but if
she's in the way, if she's in the way, we shall deal with her.
Good.
I'm gonna see if Oya will go touch that one planet that gives you the rock armor.
She shrugs and touches it, and she gains stone skin for a minute.
Oh, just for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn. Just for
Fair.
a minute.
Yeah, I was
'cause
hoping
was
it'd be
gonna,
a little bit longer.
touch the other one and see how long I wanted the speed one and see how long it lasts.
Same difference, 1 minute.
Probably.
We all touch the speed one, and then we run out of there. Start making our way. We got
Well,
1 minute.
You probably want to wait for the
Oh, yeah.
candle to burn out.
Yeah.
Don't want to do what those guys did and go through the time bubble.
No. We'll wait. No worries.
It's interesting. I'm assuming it just distorts time.
Yeah, that is exactly what it's doing. You guys keep making bigger and bigger teams here.
Oh yeah, we just keep bringing more and more people to us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, half of them just hang outside while we go in and do shit, so...
Yes. I prefer to leave it to you guys to do the stuff. Which is why Iggy's not doing much, because Ryan can't make it today.
Well, I don't even mean that. I mean, like, Kadavix hangs outside because he's not
Yeah.
going to come in and really do much. Penguin hangs outside.
Well-
I mean, we just picked up the Slod, and the Slod's probably just going to hang outside because like, these are all people who are just, like...
The
They're just
penguin...
walking encyclopedias for us, really.
The penguin cannot do much. If
No.
the penguin gets into a fight, the penguin is dead.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. So, like, just
The others
some
can do
people hanging
stuff.
outside.
Does the
I just-
penguin have a name?
Kingsport?
Yes, Kingsport.
Awesome. I love him.
He's
He
an
is
albino
sentient.
penguin. And he's awakened so he can speak.
And he's not a murder moose.
He's
Yeah.
the asshole that Elliot it wasn't.
Yeah.
I loved Elliot.
He was a murderer.
I loved Elliot.
He should have
He
died.
had a wonderful life in his old age.
He was
Which
so
is
innocent.
horrible. That's like...
Sleep in his he died in his sleep, and I loved him.
Somebody should have killed him in his sleep. He's a murderer.
After you defended
We're
him.
all
Try-
murderers here. Come on. Who here
mean-
has murdered someone?
I've never murdered anybody.
No,
Sure.
never, Deckard?
I've only protected myself.
Everything was in self-defense.
Everything.
That's fair. I mean, you do kill yourself quite a bit too. So
Yeah.
even in
And that's self-defense, right?
Okay, so let's see. Looking here, I gotta open up the other thing. This.
Because we already checked out the giant hole, and the giant hole was nothing, right?
No, you guys did not go to the giant hole.
Oh,
We should check out the giant
well,
hole.
shit. We still have to check out the giant hole.
Yeah,
Yes, you
that's the
have
next one.
the giant hole, which is 12, and you've got the House of the Arcane, which you didn't go to, and you've got the Tower of Conjuration, which you didn't go to.
Where's the House of the Arcane?
So,
BRB.
okay,
Okay.
you got the big hole.
Yeah.
The
Well, I want to check out the big hole. That's my
House of the
biggest-
Arcane and the Tower of Conjuration.
Oh, I thought we did check out that big square building.
No, you checked out this square building because
Oh,
that was the
one's
library.
Yeah, okay. We
Which
skipped the
which
school.
other square building didn't we check out?
This
Oh, the one down there.
Yeah,
The one to
the
I'm
school.
sure that's the prison. That's the school.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the school.
And then when you were up in that tower, you did see that down here there was something that had a red light that
Oh, yeah, that's something we should check out.
might be something to check. And That is basically it, other than the actual central spire, which is connected to this.
All right, let's check out that hole. Then we can make our way down to the red spot. Then we can go over to that school.
Okay.
Does that sound good? I think that sounds
So the red spot, you want to go all the way down?
No, I want to go to the hole first.
Yes,
The
but
hole's right beside
from
it.
the hole, you want to go all the way down south to the red spot, and then over to the tower, and then the House of the Arcane.
Is the
we'll
House
take
of the
school.
Arcane and the house or the school and the house, are they beside each
Yeah,
other, or how's that work?
The
That's the same
tower and
thing.
the school are beside each other, yeah.
The House of the Arcane is the school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, what do you think? I think that red spot sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of skipped it, and we're kind of going back to it.
Yeah.
We can take a nice, long, relaxing walk along the beach of the. Well, I want to call it the beach, but it's not really a beach. What's the edge of the city,
Yeah.
and look out into the glacier.
I guess we can see if we can find anything in the ice, right? Chip somebody out.
Alright. So,
Are we at the giant hole?
you
Yes.
are at the giant hole, yes.
I want to throw something down there.
Do it.
Is there a sign that says "Do not throw things down the hole"?
There would be no sign,
Okay.
but there are a whole bunch of benches around it that are facing away from the hole. And
Away
there's
from
the hole doesn't even have a like a lip around it. Let me find this. So a deep
What
well
happens?
plunges through the city floor into darkness. 5 crystal benches encircle it, glinting under the purple glow of a nearby street lamp. And yeah, they are facing out. And actually, there is something. There is a small lip of the well, and engraved on it there is a small plaque that says, "Herein lie the immortal remains of the telepathic pentacle. Sit, meditate, and learn."
Cool.
The telepathic pentacle?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe we
Cool.
should have one person sit on. We should have people sit on each of the benches so we can do that 5-sided thing, and
Yeah,
then
I'm-
we'll all
I'm-
meditate.
Lilith
Okay.
will go sit on the bench facing outwards.
I
Alright.
want to
sit
throw
on
a
the-
rock into the hole as I go and sit on one of the other benches.
Okay.
I'll sit on that top bench.
That compulsion from me.
Alright, and you are heading down. We'll say there. And I'm just gonna toss her over here. And I guess we will get Iggy there. Alright, so you toss something down the well. And let's see.
I'm gonna make a wish on it.
That's a good idea.
I made a wish on it.
It falls and falls and falls. Let's see.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. So, you guys can, if you like, meditate.
T.
with an insight check.
Okay, Lilith will meditate.
All right.
Sick. 15.
10. Should have done better than that.
So,
Or-
Same.
there is a rumbling in the deep, and then something starts to emerge.
Sweet baby
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
It is tentacles, just tentacles all over, and then 5 heads that are the warped faces of humans stretched onto the end of one of these tentacles.
Oh god.
And
Great.
so, yeah. Let's find. I need Wellspring of Answers. And I'm going to need to edit and add. We are adding a mage. Add. And a slod. She's actually a green slod, not a blue slod like I thought. And that is all. Yes. So save and then run encounter and auto roll initiative there. Oh, actually no, I forgot. I do have to manage characters and make sure that Lilith is in here as well. There we go. Save. Then run encounter and then auto roll initiative and all right, let's get some initiative from everyone.
I feel like if I didn't do it, someone would have.
I'm rolling so bad today.
The funny thing is, it was Lilith's
Yeah.
fault. The
Oh god.
the low roll on the meditation is what caused it to wake up.
Oh no.
Okay.
Um,
Lilith should
initiative.
have done better than mine.
Oh, hey, we got a follow. Yeah, Revna Mocha, thanks for the follow. I'm going to
well,
have
this is
to roll for
a little
Deckard
bit
since
spooky.
he's away. God damn, I just realized Deckard's got a +4 to his initiative and just rolled a natural 20.
I too have a +4 to my initiative.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
I have never had a cleric with such a high
I
initiative bonus.
also have super high dex.
Yeah, when I did it, I had 0 dex, -1
Yeah.
intelligence, I think. Good boy and
Yeah.
bad boy cards. That's what I'm looking for. One more 20, and all right.
I got a
So
couple of decent base rolls and then a couple of good ASI spots and
we're
have good stats across the board now.
right on. We're gonna skip Deckard until Pat is back. So Valin can currently not see what's going on. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's just going to walk up. Neither can... oh shit, I already forgot the diviner's name. Miss Diviner. 4, 5, 6.
It started with an A.
And then Critman, you are up.
Alright. It's a good question of what I want to do with this thing floating in front of me. I don't know if you played Elden Ring or not.
I have not, but I've seen some stuff from it.
I'm just imagining this as a giant ball of Reichard's.
That means nothing to me.
Essentially described as what he is a demigod, where he is like a snake, an undead snake thing. And his face is stretched over the snake's body. It's really weird.
Okay.
I want to smite it with fire.
Okay.
Ooh. So it looks like a giant mass of snakes with faces, right?
It looks like it's a bunch of tentacles.
It's my old gods.
Weird Lovecraftian
Yeah.
monster.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I feel pretty chill on this then.
Yeah, sorry guys. I got distracted when I was meditating. I woke it.
How did you get distracted meditating?
Oh no, I got.
She saw a squirrel.
Well, should we throw? Does it seem like we should throw Lilith in there as a sacrifice to appease it?
Maybe. It did take a while for that rock that Critman threw in to hit something, so...
Well, maybe it hit it, and then that's why it's pissed off.
Yeah, no, fuck this. Burn it with fire. I'm gonna cast strike on it.
Okay.
I was just gonna see if I could mentally contact it, because it's supposed to be a psychic thing, right?
Possibly.
I'll just sit back and I'll start meditating again. I'll see if I can mentally contact it.
So?
We're just babysitting a 5-month-old right now, Tristan. So cute. So I had to go out and we should be leaving pretty soon. So, super cute.
So, Critman,
So,
fire?
it does appear hostile. It does appear hostile.
It
correct?
appears hostile.
Okay. Then it gets a hostile response. It gets flame strike cast on his face. Wow,
Okay.
that was a garbage roll.
And does it have to...
Dex 15 save.
Dex 15. Okay. 14, so it takes that.
It takes all 10 damage of it.
Alright.
I'll just ask it in my meditation, what would it take to appease it?
You get just garbled message. Nothing coherent.
It must be insane as well.
So you are up. I won't call that your action. That's just chatting. So you can take an action.
All right.
Burn it
Let's
with fire.
Well, I was gonna try to hit it with something. I got
Fire
2
something.
level 5s. Do. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do a witch bolt at it. Witch
Okay.
bolt, fourth level.
Okay.
Does 19 hit?
19 does hit, yes.
All right. Let's see what we get. Lots of bad rolls there. 24 damage.
All right.
Can I take a couple steps back? I'd like to move back away from the outside of the lips.
Sure. So when you do that, one of the heads on the end of the tentacles just explodes. Viscera all over.
Oh, get off your asses, ladies and gentlemen. Just get away from it and it'll go away. And then we can try again.
All right. So it is going to go in a direction, and it currently has 4 people near it. So it is going to go toward
Toward it.
Lilith.
Haha, because you suck, Lilith.
So, it is going to swat out. Actually, if it is. Actually, no. If it's here, it can hit both of you. So, 2 of its heads go after Lilith for a 24 and a 14 to hit.
Yep.
24. Yeah, it's 14
Both are
doesn't
just the
hit you, though,
24.
right? I'm sure the 14 doesn't hit you, though.
My armor class is 13, so it would hit, right?
Okay.
Seriously? Wow, you suck. Sorry.
We need to get you some leather at least.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Would Lilith wear leather, though? Because it's coming from another creature.
I
Leather
wear
they're
fur.
fine with. It's
As
metal that they're not okay with.
Oh, you should have went and wore the leather of the murder moose and made a skin into a freaking
you
armor.
could have made Elliot armor.
Critman, it's a 21 and a 20 to hit.
The 20. Wait. Oh yeah, sorry.
21
I've been playing
hits.
Pathfinder and meets it does not beat it. So. But,
Oh, really?
the 21 will hit. The 20 does not hit.
Meets it doesn't beat it in Pathfinder?
Not in, or at least not in Wrath of the Righteous, the game on PC.
It's a
So
good game, eh? It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty
13
fun.
points of piercing damage against you there, Critman. Which would be 98, 88. And then
That one, I wouldn't have taken that. It wouldn't have counted as a hit or tying it.
oh jeez, I am just yawning up a storm.
Oh, I hear you, buddy.
So he can, yes, he can choose a point within range and drop a fireball on this telepathic pentacle, which fails hard on that. So that is 8d6 fire. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As fireball blasts, and I roll a whole shitload of 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
You only do that when it's against something. If it's against one of us. You get 6s and 8s and 10s and 12s.
Hey, blame D&D Beyond, because that's what I'm rolling in, and you can see the rolls.
I know.
So that puts it at that. Okay, and then Iggy is up, and he's going to.
I'll still tell him again, back away, and then shoot it.
He will do that. The pistol does have. Oh, the pistol's got a really short range. 10, he's actually going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's still going to technically be in range, but he's going to shoot it from there. For a 22, which hits, and a 23, which hits. So that is 13 and 8 with his pistol there. So 13 and 8. And Oya cannot really do much. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So, Lilith, you're up.
Okay, and nothing exploded when Iggy jumped away? No heads exploded?
No heads have exploded yet.
Still move away.
I'm going to cast Blight. Needs to,
Oh, actually,
sorry.
it did lose 2 more heads. It has lost 3 heads so far, sorry.
Alright, why did that happen? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna cast Blight, which is necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice, draining moisture and vitality from it. Must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It rolled well. 24, so I think it's going to take half damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
56.
boy.
Why did that happen? 10d8.
28.
What level did you do that?
Level 6.
Oh, no shit. There you go. Yeah,
That is
that's
correct.
probably why.
Yeah. You managed to point directly at one of its heads, which that entire tentacle just shrivels up and falls off. Oh,
Okay, and then I'm also going to jump off the bench.
Okay. You jump off the bench, and it has one head that can try to get to you as you run for 17, which is a hit. Oh, max damage. 15 more points of damage as it bites at you with its last head.
Okay.
You almost down there, though?
Nope.
You still got lots of points?
Yep.
She is the party tank.
Which is weird, eh?
I wear armor, I guess. I didn't know.
Yeah.
84, there we go. Oh, and I forgot to update the Pentacles health to that. And alright, so Deckard, you're up again.
I'm up again. Sweet. So he looks like it's hurting.
It is hurting pretty bad.
Don't kill with fire.
You do have your Witch Bolt still,
forgot
which
how
I
that
believe
works.
if you're concentrating, it can still deal damage. Do you have to use an action for that?
If it's on target takes 1d12. Forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target, make a ranged spell attack against the creature. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage, and on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically.
There you go.
The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. The spell also ends if the target is outside the spell's range. So it's at 30 feet. Am I still on 30 feet?
No, you are not.
And at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot...
Actually, it is within 30 feet. It's just within 30 feet.
Alright, cool. So I guess I'll just... I just hit one more d12, I guess, eh?
Yep.
Either that or I could do 2d10 for my firebolt. So I'll just
If
do
you
the
hit.
d12.
One is guaranteed damage, the other isn't.
6 damage.
Alright.
You're just the emperor.
6 more
right now.
damage.
Yeah.
Ultimate
More
power. Unlimited power. Alright. So, yeah. Valin's just going to chill touch with a 16, which hits.
That's all she ever does.
And, well, she doesn't have many ranged attacks. Deals 2 points of damage with that. So, not much help there. Your green slod friend.
Oh, she's blue.
I was wrong. She's green.
Oh, okay.
She has a few spells that aren't on here, so I think Mind Spike is the one to do. Yeah, Mind Spike is damage. Actually, she's supposed to actually be blue. Piss off. Blue slot, yeah, blue slot is not a, that's why. So spells, mind, spike, yes. Damage on a fail, you always, okay. Alright, so the telepathic pentacle has to make a wisdom save, which it makes, so it is going to take half of this damage. 8, 11, 12, so another 6. And Critman, you're up.
Am I in threat range technically?
Yes, you are. You're within 10 feet.
I'm within 10 feet of it, but not within. Okay, but I can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Its tentacles are long enough that,
I understand it has reach.
yeah.
It looks pretty beaten and battered, so I'm just going to hold my ground and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
It is a Dex 15 save.
Right. So Dex, that's a 7.
14.
All right,
Fifth
14.
level spell, 10 damage. Cantrip, 14.
So, it regrows 2 heads on its turn, and there we go. And now it's got 2 people again, so it's got 3 heads. So that's going to be 2 attacks against Oya and 1 against Critman. So Critman, an 18 misses. Oya, 23 hits. And actually it can only fail on a natural 1 against her. So 8 and 13. 8 and 13 brings her down to 140. Okay. And then we've got our mage,
just look over to her and be like, maybe we should have listened to the smart ones.
Maybe. So he's going to fire a firebolt.
Do this?
What's that?
Who were the smart ones? What did they say?
Well, I just made the connection assuming that we were both still on or close enough to the benches that it regenerated 2 heads because there's 2.
Okay. So Deckard was the smart one this time. Gotcha.
Well, you guys should have noticed when I went away and the heads exploded the first time, and I said, "Hey guys, we should get away." And then Iggy left the bench, and then a couple more heads exploded, and so on and so
It was
forth.
because we were putting out damage onto it, and it was just dying, and then they regenerated. It's like, oh, these
10 and... Okay, so Iggy fires twice and hits the first time, dealing 10. Bringing it down to that. And then Oya is going to not bite it. She's just going to swing her great axe for 2 hits. 14 and max damage is a 17, slicing one of the tentacles off. And leaving it at that. And Lilith.
I'm just thinking.
Yep. It is not doing well.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and hit it with flaming spear.
Okay.
Because I can throw that, right? Like I can kind of like throw it at it.
You place it where you want.
Okay, well I want to place it on its head.
On its head. All right.
It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
It makes it. Oh, does it? What's your 19?
This is the 4th level.
Right. What's your dex or your DC? Save DC.
Oh, why can't I see where that is? Sorry.
Should be at the
40...
top of your spells.
Oh, 19.
19? Okay, it fails.
Okay. So it's going to take 18 points of damage.
All right. Another one of its heads explodes. And
Right.
Deckard.
That accidentally. Ignore that one.
All right.
I'll just hit it again with my
Witch bolt?
witch bolt, yeah,
All right.
for 8 damage.
Okay. How do you do this?
Power. I'm gonna fry it, and it's gonna fall back down like the Emperor did in Star Wars. So it's just like you can see it bouncing off the sides as all the lightning's going down with it.
Okay. And that is the telepathic pentacle.
All right. We could have learned so much, but we had to kill it. So thanks for that. All right.
I've gotten if I hadn't failed the meditation.
Yeah.
Unbelievable knowledge.
Well, it sounded like it was insane anyway when I tried to speak with it. So.
The knowledge that Critman gained because he did pass is that
It's the future. I'm on fire.
Geez, can I find something? Oh, An abracadabrus is a magic box that can create food and drink, among other things.
That's what he learned or he got?
He just learned it.
That's what he learned.
We'll just be like, thanks, buddy. That's.
I'm not even gonna say it out loud. I'm just. If anyone asks if I learned anything, I'm just be like, no.
Right.
So it's like a Google.
Thanks, tips. That's awesome.
Yeah. Trying to find ones that you don't already know. So.
But then I'll at some point wander over to E. Have you ever heard of an abracadabrus?
Has he?
I'm sure Iggy would be like one of those boxes that creates food and water.
Right?
Well, it's like, can we go someplace just once? So something doesn't try and kill us.
That
Just
is exactly what he
once.
says. One of those boxes that creates food and water?
Shit. How do we make one of those? Why didn't we bring one of those with us?
I don't know how to make it yet.
Well, should we head out, guys?
All right.
Stupid hole.
The next place that you were going was to the red place, right?
Yes, the red light. The
red
Yeah,
light.
we're gonna take a long romantic walk along
I
the glacier.
suppose we're gonna go find the red light district of this old city. One of the lights was left on. It's probably gonna be somebody named Roxanne left their light on.
Roxanne.
You don't have to turn on the red light, Roxanne.
Can I drink some healing potion, Brad?
You absolutely can.
Look, you still got lots of life. How many healing potions do you have?
I only get 9 points. Better than nothing. I have 3 left. I'm gonna have to buy more.
From where?
Oh shit.
That's kind of been the problem lately is where do we get more?
Exactly. All right.
Well, I also have some pretty intense healing spells, so when we get to the big guy, I'll have to make sure I'm booked. I've got those prepared.
Yeah. So what's that put you at?
93.
93. All right. So, this is down here. Okay. So, a portcullis sits askew in this 40-foot wide, 30-foot tall archway that serves as the only entrance to this square building.
Just a big archway.
Just a big ol' archway.
Are there any symbols or anything on the archway?
There are not. Why is the vision not working? There we go. What would you like to do?
I guess approach it.
So it's like so sorry, where's the red light coming from? Is it just like on top of this giant archway, or is like it a building that's a giant archway?
It's coming from within. And you're about here and you can see that it's the lights inside are reddish purple.
And sorry, so the archway is, you mean like the archway is big enough to go inside?
Oh yeah, the archway is 40 feet wide.
Oh, okay. Is there a door?
The portcullis is open.
I will approach.
All right. Give me one moment to select all of these. And then Light through fog. Alright. So it's more than wide enough for I can never remember your little guy's name.
Nudicrous.
Nudicrous. It's more than wide enough for Nudicrous to get through.
Woohoo!
I forgot about. Must have missed grabbing it. So yeah, this is this area is just a long hallway on either side, and there's a hallway going forward.
Go right.
All right. Yeah. This hallway, actually, you can see it doesn't have anything in it. It just goes to a pair of dead ends.
Okay.
Yeah. Both of these sides are dead ends.
So we'll go forward then.
Okay. So this is when you need to start lining up. And just waiting on it to find the drift globe. Sorry that this has taken a little time. Lighting, shine through fog. There we go. So, this is kind of a maze-like area. There are prison doors ahead, and the hallway goes to the ends where there are yet more prison doors.
Going
All right.
forward?
Yes. Why not? What are we doing?
We're walking down hallways.
Walking down hallways.
Do we see anything? Is there anything that jumps out at me? Is in dangerous? Or just out of the ordinary?
Prison cells.
Ooh, prison cells. Can I look in one of the prison cells?
Yeah. You look in and they are empty. The benches haven't rotted or anything yet.
Can I take a good sniff to see if I can smell anybody that's been in there for 10,000 years? 'Cause I should be able to smell something along those lines, eh?
You want to smell rot.
Well, if there's something around, that'll bring us to where we're going. Either it's gonna be rot or like really sweaty, like 10,000 years of sweat.
Well, then again, we did find out that we are not alone anymore, so...
Yeah.
Interesting that it appears that...
All like prison cells?
They
all
are
around us?
all prison cells, yes.
All the cells that we're passing by.
Ooh. So I don't smell anything. I must have a cold.
You smell BO. And actually, I missed it. A lot of these cells do contain the frozen bodies of people who died in the crash.
Yeah. I'll just give everyone a heads up. I'll be like, I do smell BO, and it doesn't smell like a frozen dead person. I can't tell you where it's coming from. But it does smell like somebody's here.
Is it my bald cat? I can smell like BO sometimes. Ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
How is he not freezing to death, by the way?
He's a big cat.
It's a big cat. We got no hair.
Why haven't you
It's
frozen to
almost
death?
very thick.
Because I've got a ring of whatever the hell it is, and
but-
look how much hair I got on me, and I lift up my loincloth.
I
I'm
mean, you
covered
don't
with
even.
fur.
I'm pretty sure bears have like in anything, so you don't even show anything. It's just
Just fur. It's fur.
Yeah.
It's just belly. Oh well, he has
say,
some.
See how
spots
soft my fur is.
too.
No, I'm all good now.
I'm not
You're
gonna
like-
feel how soft your fur is.
I got no more mange. I'm not turning into my eyeball split back into one eyeball again.
Yeah, we fixed that for now.
Mm-hmm. Until I start turning into one of those creature things again. Well, let's keep walking until I can smell the BO a little bit more. Do you want me to keep rolling for
Nope.
perception? Because I'll keep sniffing every once in a while.
For now, you don't need to. Let's see. You get up to here. And can see. So I'm waiting for this to still load your drift globe, because it's searching through every single asset I have for the word globe. Why is that not working? Okay, I'm just going to turn fog off because it's taken too long to select those right now. So you can see to the right some rubble through the wall. Looks like the wall was blasted open.
Oh. Let's go take a look.
So
Like, is it
This-
recently blasted or from the fall?
it doesn't look that old. But you can't get through the cell door.
Is it locked?
It is locked, yes.
Hmm.
How strong does the metal look? Are we talking like it's
I
starting
mean,
to decay and starting to like feel
It
rusty
has
and
not
shit, or
started
is
to
it still-
rust.
Okay.
Even though it's 10,000 years old, it hasn't begun to rust.
Isn't Iggy? Does Iggy have any like locksmithing tools or?
He does.
You know what you guys should do is that since he's got locksmithing stuff, you could do heat metal as well to make that the bars a little bit softer for him.
Well,
to...
no, he's got lockpicks. So heating it would just make his job harder.
It would probably mess up the lock too.
Yeah, and the tools. 19, he cannot get through. He says, I think someone locked it with magic.
In that case, can I use dispel magic?
So, yep, you can.
All right, I don't think I have to cast. Like, I don't have to roll anything. I think I can just cast it.
What
You
level
gotta
is it?
What level are you
It
doing?
is a level 3.
Okay. And this is
Third level and lower.
Yes, it is level 2. So you open it up.
Cool.
soon as you cast that, it just pushes open like nothing.
Right, let's make our way. Can we search for any other traps before we head through?
You can. That's investigation.
All right. Wow, 15.
15. You don't see any traps.
All right, let's go, and I'll push away ahead of me.
All right.
You said there was frozen bodies, right?
Yep.
Do you guys want to wait 10 minutes while I get stiff Steve back?
Can we open one of the other cells easily?
No, they are all identically difficult to open.
Okay, well, shit. Well, I'll just wait until we come across a body.
Okay. So,
I thought
you
maybe I could get one.
do come across a person strapped to the... Oh, actually, no, you are in a 15-foot square infirmary in disarray. You actually don't see this person, so imagine he was not there.
Okay.
Even though it didn't clear him. There, he must have been locked. There we go. Can I select him now? Yes, now. So this operating table in the middle of the room has leather straps extending from one side of the table into the air above its surface and fastened to the other side. It's moving slightly, so it looks like someone is invisibly lashed to the table and still breathing.
Say what? Somebody's invisible?
Yep, and lashed to the table.
Can you just spell invisibility?
I don't know if I can.
I was just asking in general, can you?
I'm pretty sure.
Does
But
anyone have, like, paint or something?
I was gonna say, why do you even need to do that? I'll just like pull a dagger out of my bag and approach the table.
Don't kill everybody all the time. Come on. We'll just call out and say, hey, buddy, you need any help?
There's no response.
Who said anything about killing anyone?
Oh, with you, I just assume.
So it looks like there's someone. So I'm assuming like the handcuffs or like all the straps are strapped someone to.
Yeah.
They appear to be strapped to someone, right?
Yeah.
So all I'm gonna do is I'm going to unstrap one of them, or like I'm going to cut like one of them free.
Okay.
For a single hand.
Nothing
and
seems to
I'm
happen.
going to, I guess, grab the other one. So I know if they try to undo it, I'm more like doing this to be like, you can uncover your mouth, but don't be too rash here.
Nothing seems to happen. You can see that they're breathing, but they don't appear to be moving.
I'll cast Cure Wounds level 1 on it. That
Okay.
area.
You cast
He gets-
Cure Wounds.
5. He gets 5 hit points.
Okay.
Anything happen?
Nope.
It's never that easy.
Oh
Never
shit! You
that
know what?
easy.
I got knocked too, so I can open some of these doors and shit.
Yep, you could open that door.
Hmm.
And you can open any of the other doors as well.
Sweet. Can I go feel his face, see if he's like actually alive?
Yeah.
I'll just go start. I'm gonna go start feeling him up, see if he's like awake or anything. Go try to open his eyelids.
Okay.
And then I'd like to do maybe a medicine check to see if he's like unconscious or if he's like sleeping or.
So
something like that.
medicine check, I will need disadvantage.
Okay. 18 for my disadvantage medicine.
Still really good. he appears to be unconscious. When you're feeling him up,
We're making him. He's coughing in his sleep, right?
he does not appear to have a mouth.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
It's just smooth
Do I-
skin there.
Do I know any of my history or arcana of creatures that are invisible with no mouths?
Give me Arcana or History. Both of them will work.
Yeah, either one will work. I'll do my history.
Okay.
17.
You know, especially because you had a former colleague who was half one of these. You know of doppelgangers.
Oh.
They are shapeshifters. The full-blooded ones have no mouths. They only communicate telepathically. And they don't have to eat or anything like that. The half-blooded ones, like the one you knew, do have to eat. They've got mouths and everything, and they don't have any telepathy.
Cool. So I'll just turn to our friends and I'll be like, yo, we got a full-blooded doppelganger here. What should we do with them? Are they worthwhile? I don't know.
They're generally
Aren't they?
assumed to be quite deceptive because you never see one in its true form unless it's dead. They tend to try to hide in society.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Whoever put him in here probably doesn't want him to get out and mess with their plans. So I wonder if we could just wake him up and then let him go on his way. He could screw with that other person. That'd be all right.
I'm
Might want to
pretty
fully chain him back up if we're gonna wake him up, right?
Meh. I'm gonna telepathically or in my head go, "Hey, buddy, you awake?"
Nothing happens.
Weird. I'll say in my head again, "Buddy, if you don't wake up, I'm gonna use your body to bring back my friend."
Nothing happens.
Ah, shit. Can I
Well,
tell? Does he seem like he's moving at all, like when I was groping him?
No. He's breathing but not reacting to anything. You flick him in the face and he doesn't react.
Well, I think we're wasting some time in here. Is there anything written on the walls? Is there any... Can I search around see if there's anything?
Is
You know,
there
a note or something?
anything in here? Nope. There's no papers, nothing in here. It's just an empty room,
Well,
other
I'll
than
just suggest,
that table.
since we're kind of in a hurry anyway, let's just cut him loose and Oya can just carry him, and if he starts moving, then we know he's away. If he tries to get away.
it's not worth the effort, I don't think.
Do it just to drag him with us?
Yeah, there's.
He's gonna try and attack us.
Why? He could be a friend. Worst case scenario is he tries to attack us, we kill him. No big deal, right?
Well, we're assuming we're sitting right now, so there's one of two things that we're running into right now. So we're assuming that this is a doppelganger who has either been sitting here for 10,000 years, strapped to this table.
Well, these are newer formations, so I imagine he was brought here. Is there like a more rubble down there?
Yeah,
that
there's
was-
more rubble to the south.
Can we get through that as well, or no?
It would take you some time to dig through it.
Okay. Well, as you guys are talking about him, I'm just gonna start digging through this rubble
Okay.
because I want to see what's down there.
You manage to get through, and it's just another hallway that actually comes down and connects with the previous hallways.
Oh.
We're just exploring this place, right? Like, there's nothing in here that we're specifically searching for.
Nothing that you're
Not
specifically searching for, no.
particularly no.
Off. Lilith's like, there's nothing here.
Well, we can't just leave a guy here to die, or just stay there, because that's pretty cruel anyway. I'd suggest we at least cut him loose, and we'll take him outside and let him run free, right?
I'm gonna look to Iggy and look to Kadavix and the other ones and be like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably trust the 10,000-year-old. Wow, I can't think of the city's name now.
Ythryn?
Yeah. Ythryn law system that likely locked this thing up. So.
Yeah, Gadavik says, well, this is an infirmary, so
They
must have been injured, but strapped down. I don't know why that would be.
Still a prisoner.
Do I know anything about doppelganger biology? Like in any of my books that I might have read?
You probably know some, yeah. They look like gray aliens, basically.
Would I know a reason why one would, like, how you treat one? Or is that, probably
it's probably a little more knowledge than you have.
Die, right? So
Yeah, so let's not let you die. And I'll, like, try to shuffle you out of the room.
I really want to cut him loose. I'm gonna fire both the thing on his other arm so that it releases his other arm.
Okay, that's gonna be an attack roll.
All right, let's see if I can do it. You guys ready for this shit? Does 15 hit the other thing?
No, you end up hitting his arm.
Oh shit!
Roll me damage.
Oh crap! He gets 10 damage.
All right.
Is he dead now?
He is not, but there is scorch marks and smoke coming from where you hit him on the arm.
I'll do a healing word before they drag me out. Or no, a cure wounds level 1. Because I'm going. He's gonna get 4 points.
All right.
Say, oh yeah, cut him loose. Cut him loose.
She says, I guess so. You're the one paying me.
All right.
And she cuts him loose.
And then we'll walk out of there because I'm done.
Okay. Everyone's leaving?
Yep.
I would like to close the door behind us.
Okay, close the portcullis.
But yeah, I'm guessing it was a prison door that we had to come through into to get it through.
That was, right. But Decker did dig through the
other wall.
The other set of debris.
Oh yeah. Well,
sorry guys, I've really fucked this up. We've got a doppelganger running loose, so if you ever see two of me, one of them's not me.
All right.
I'm going to go up to one of those other walls, and I'm going to use knock, and then I'm going to spend a little bit of time to get Stiff Steve out.
Okay. Are you going to take the body out first, or are you going to stay in there with the body while you do it?
I'll pull the body out because I'm afraid of getting locked in there.
Okay. Good, because if you had stayed in there for 10 minutes, it would have locked on you.
Thank God.
All right. So
Brad's happy now because something weird's going to happen.
So next, you were going to go to which? The House of the Arcane or the Tower of Conjuration? They're kind of both about the same distance from you. There is actually also the thing that's connected to the spire.
I don't know if we need to go to that yet.
It would actually be pretty much on your way.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
check it. Maybe
So-
there's like a staff in there that we need.
Oh, actually, you've got Stiff
It's never that
Steve
easy.
back.
Can anybody in our group see invisibility?
Someone might. The Slod actually does have see invisibility. Oh, you just barely fit underneath it. So you see a big thing, really. Just a
big, huge thing.
Just a big, huge thing. Let's see. An arching strut of dark stone rises from this ruined district to a junction high above the central spire. A gate engraved with arcane sigils that you can't really read from here is set into the base of the strut, and there is a blue force field right there as well. Just so you know what's going on as you're passing by.
Cool. Nothing.
Nothing you can do right now, but
It just looks good, pretty. It's got a door in there. Everything looks neat.
and if you walk around it, because you do have to walk around to the other side to get to the other two places, there are no other doors on it, but it is an enormous chunk of dark stone.
Does it have anything written on it?
On the door, but you can't read it from here.
Oh, come on.
It's small writing, and it's about 70-80 feet away.
I do have a magnifying glass, so I will look.
Not quite good enough.
I tried anyway. All right.
Okay.
I'm pretty spent. I did what I wanted to do.
A telescope.
What's that?
Do you have a telescope?
I'm sure Iggy has a telescope.
I don't
You would've
think
had to
he
have made
does
one.
actually.
No one has a
'Cause-
telescope.
They are expensive
yeah.
as fuck.
And rare.
All right, well let's keep on moving.
Inventory.
Which I'm a little surprised because we're kind of in the Steam Age and glass shouldn't be that hard to sculpt, but apparently it still is.
It's not the glass, it is the lens.
Yeah, the precision of the glass.
Yeah. So he does have a silver mirror, but he does not have spyglass. All right. So, which of the other two are you going to? The tower or the campus?
I think the campus is always fun. What do you guys think?
Well, we figured
Okay.
that the last raid is going to be in the tower, and we figure that we have some crazy lady from the Arcane Brotherhood to contend with from there. So, do we want to go into it now because we just rested, or do we want to go through the university first?
Yeah, you're right. Let's go take care of that first, then go to the university.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Tower of
Ultimate power.
Concentration. So let's delete those and then scroll in and paste and grab and then get these as close to on the thing as possible, and there we go. This one actually has a little sidewalk that is about 10 feet wide. And these guys are all staying further back because it's they're not getting paid to do any of this, so okay. And do I have that? No, I've got divination, but I don't have the other one open, so let's go to conjuration. So yellow arcane symbols are etched near the peak of this strangely shaped tower. While the streets are strewn with debris, the area immediately around the tower appears to have been cleaned. A smooth metal door with an iron handle leads into the foot of the tower.
Interesting. Does there appear to be any guards around?
Not that you can see, no.
Can I take a sniff to see if I smell anybody?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Give me a sniff.
12. All I can smell is that cat.
Yeah, that's all you can smell.
Gross.
I'm
gonna go make sure Stiff Steve is near that cat because I'm not too fond of that cat. Just make that cat uncomfortable too.
And what would you like to
Well, I
do?
guess keep moving.
Well, I guess
Alright.
we're gonna. You said there's stuff on the doors. Let's read the doors.
It is just a smooth metal door with an iron handle. There's nothing written on it.
Nothing written.
No.
Does it look like there's any mat or I guess any traps or anything on it?
Not that you can see.
I will investigate anyway.
Okay. You investigating the door then?
Yep.
Okay.
13 for the door.
As you step up, you hear thunk as the door locks.
Ah, crap. I'll take a step back. Actually, is there like a keyhole I can peer into?
There is not.
Shit.
It doesn't appear to have a lock.
I'm gonna step back and be like, do you guys remember what this tower was called again? Which tower is this again?
Conjuration.
Conjuration.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, there is a lock there. But it's not one that you can peer through.
I mean, I'll just look at Decker and be like, I mean, you have knock.
I guess I could use knock. I was also wondering if we could like, if it's conjuration, if we could use like that hand spell, whatever that is, that
Mage hand?
mage hand. Can I get mage hand to try to just turn the doorknob?
Do you have mage hand?
I do.
Okay. In that case, select the door.
If this works,
open
you're
the
never
door.
going to hear the end of it from Deckard.
Of course.
I am brilliant.
You open the door.
Woo! Deckard is brilliant. And I'll keep the door held open for everybody as they walk in. Come on in.
Okay.
No
You walking in
words.
first, or?
I'm holding it for them. I'll
Okay.
come and laugh. I'm that kind of guy.
All right.
Mhm.
So there does not appear to be room. The door is wide enough, but it doesn't have the room in the actual room, the space in the room for Nudicrous to fit. He would
Ludicrous, no.
literally not fit in this tiny room.
Whoa, fancy.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Yeah.
Is that the hero's feast?
It is. Let me get to the actual thing here. The room contains plush chairs, sofas, and tables which appear to have been damaged, then lightly mended and arranged in an orderly way. An impressive array of food is set on the tables of the room. An ornate gemstone-studded chest sits next to one of the sofas. On the east end of the room, a faintly glowing door lies closed, and a cat sits quietly in a cage next to the door. The sound of sweeping can be heard all around the chamber. Yeah.
I'll just point to the cat and go, Lilith, go see, ask her what's up.
On my way. Lilith is gonna go speak to the kitty.
Okay. You speak to the cat, and it speaks back. What do you want to ask?
Is any of this real? What we're looking at?
It says, absolutely.
So none of this is a magical figment where if we touch it, it's going to harm us in some way, especially that feast table over there.
It says, you must have spent some time in the Feywild.
Yes, I did.
No, this is all real.
What was that that old story where you had the two guards?
Hansel and Gretel.
Well, no,
about
you have the two guards, and one will always tell the truth, and one will always tell a lie. And if you ask him the right thing, then you can find out if he's lying or not. And I can't remember how that went, because you'd have to ask him. Because if we could do something like that, then you could find out if the cat's lying.
Labyrinth. It's in the labyrinth, but I can't remember the thing. But can I do an insight check to see if I think that the cat is lying to me?
Sure.
Or an investigation or whatever? No, insight, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
13
seems to be telling the truth as far as you can tell.
And the cat is just hanging out, or is he in a cage?
He's inside a cage, but he's just hanging out.
Okay. Would you like to be released from this cage? I'm wondering
Says-
how you're still here. You know that everything was destroyed tens of thousands of years ago.
Says, yes, I'm sure it has been. I haven't seen any people recently. I did hear a boom outside. I think someone didn't know how to open the door.
Good thing Deckard's so smart.
Damn right. All I heard was my name and smart, and I was like, yes.
What's your name, little one?
Says, I do not have a name. I am here only within this cage. I cannot leave.
So I'll call you Schrodinger.
Schrodinger?
Schrodinger.
I have heard of this wizard.
So you wish not to be released from your captivity?
Says, I wouldn't mind it, but I can't be.
Do you know what's beyond that door behind you?
He says, the riddle.
The riddle. You mean that there's a riddle that we have to beat to go through the door, or there's a riddler behind the door?
There's a riddle behind the door.
What about that chest, the golden chest in the corner?
He says, well, the food is brought out from it.
And who is your master?
My master has not been around for a long time. His name was High Conjurer Demorith.
Okay. All right, little one. I'll come back and talk to you in a little bit. So I'm gonna relay all the information to my compatriots.
Okay.
Saying, apparently we can eat the food on the table. It's not poison. And there's a riddle behind the door, and the golden chest creates things or brings things
Good night.
into
Good
being. Good night.
Night.
No, I want to tell everybody see.
So, like, can we just ask the chest for anything we want then?
Well,
Oh, I
take a look.
wonder. Can I go investigate the chest?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I open it?
You open it and it is empty.
I'm gonna take a bite of some of the food.
It's delicious.
I'm going to ask the chest for a gem-encrusted bowl.
You ask for that. You don't get anything when you open it up.
Damn it. All right. This chest is broken. Did anything happen when you ate the food?
It was tasty. That is all I have to report on the food.
Can I ask you one thing?
Yep.
If you ate some of that food, can you go outside the door and tell me if you still feel full?
No, I'm not leaving until we're done.
Okay. I'm gonna eat some of the food and I'm gonna walk out the door and still see if I still feel full. And then I'll come back in.
Well, you still feel like you've just eaten.
It doesn't
I
just.
I wouldn't say, like, if you want to eat until you're full, you can do that. Or if you're just having a bite, you go out and you can still taste it. You feel your belly all good.
Okay.
But is
so
the food making you heal? Oh, I'm the only one that's actually hurt, so I'm gonna eat some of the food, see if it heals me.
It does not heal you.
it's not that Feast of Champions or whatever his feast is. Something.
Hero's Feast.
Yeah, Hero's
Okay.
Feast.
Hero's
I
Feast,
ask
you have to
too
eat a lot of it in order for it to affect you.
Well, there's lots of food there, so it's all good. I wonder if we
I
can
think-
open up that chest with the mage hand as well.
Don't you have to eat the feast for 1 hour?
You can if you like.
I don't need the feast for an hour.
If we
I'm-
eat the feast, if it's the hero's feast, then the creature is cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna sit down and have a meal.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat.
Does that include, like, if we were turning into Nothics as well? Would it cure that? So it'd be like a start over again?
That is a curse, not a disease.
Okay.
What kind of diseases are there in D&D that you can get? Can you get like the
All-
plague?
Yeah, there's all the normal diseases that we know about, and there's stuff like mummy rot, and can't remember what the ghoul one is, but there's one that slowly turns you into a ghoul.
So if you had a character that liked to go to brothels a lot, could they get syphilis?
Yeah.
And then like slowly like start decaying and falling apart, like their nose falls off and they
Yeah.
start going insane. That's
Well,
hilarious.
and all you'd have to do is eat a Hero's Feast, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't make your nose grow back, but so
You know that, right? Like syphilis used to like
Oh yeah, it'd
Yeah.
kill you.
turn your flesh necrotic
yeah.
if it was left.
Is syphilis the
untreated.
one where they can tell that someone had it by their bones?
I think
Maybe?
so.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the kings of England, they know had, I think it was syphilis because of the growths on his bones.
Yeah, it
Probably.
was a pretty horrifying thing until I think like penicillin or something
Yeah.
was invented. I could be wrong, but yeah, it was pretty terrifying. Well, maybe I'll be like in the next campaign, just like a horrific womanizer, and see if I can
See what kind of diseases you can catch.
how many did he?
Fair enough.
The cat becomes a oh, I gotta scroll up more. Snake
Inside that one.
inside the
Inside the.
inside the cage. How long is everyone eating? Lilith was gonna sit down and tuck in for an hour. What about the rest of you?
Well, if she's eating, I might as well sit down and eat with her.
Okay.
Screw it.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone does get the benefits of a hero's feast.
Woo-ha!
And is anyone paying attention to the snake?
Well, if it turned into a snake, I'm sure shit gonna be paying attention to it.
Okay.
You're just gonna be sitting there eating, watching that box.
Yeah.
Something else?
Your hit point maximum increases by 2d10. By the way.
It's
Or
temporarily 24
For
hours,
20.
yeah.
Okay.
Does that mean I would go back to full health? Correct?
Wait.
No, it's just your maximum. You would still have to heal.
Would I have to roll to heal, or it just increases my max for?
It increases your max by the 2d10 for 24 hours, but you would still have to like cast a healing spell or whatever to heal up to that amount.
Oh, okay,
And,
all right.
Dropped my die, and it's a d4, so it's friggin' caltrop.
19.
Mm.
I rolled a 2d10. Can you see it? I rolled 19. I want to
You
make sure you see
suck.
it because I rolled 19.
I got.
I
6.
see it.
I
I got flipping 6.
I got 11, but I'm not fully healed.
Jesus. Okay.
so if you
Um,
click on your hit points, you can actually just go to like there's a max HP modifier. I just put them in
Okay.
there.
And then
then
it
when-
doesn't stay.
Yeah, and then you can just wipe it out so it doesn't actually affect your. So when it's over, it doesn't affect your overall HP.
Oh, okay, that's good then.
Cool
Yeah.
beans. So it eventually turns into an owl as well. So
So it's just turning into different animals as we're sitting there eating.
yeah, it's between the three animals. It stays a cat for a couple minutes, then for about a minute it's a snake, then an owl, and it just keeps repeating that.
One of the times when it turns into a cat, I want to try and pet it.
Yeah, you stick your fingers through the cage bars and can give them some scritches.
I imagine just petting a cat and then all of a sudden it turns into a snake.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So we've had our hero's feast.
Mm-hmm.
We still don't know what the
Chest.
chest
Yep.
So
is.
You only tried asking it for a jewel-encrusted chalice.
I know. I was trying to be sneaky. Not that sneaky, but making it. Does anyone else want to ask the chest for something and see if it'll give it to you?
Sure. I'm gonna ask the chest for the best book ever written about the astral sea.
How much do you think that would cost in a store?
Well, I usually sell it for about $30 for the hardcover.
Okay.
So
When you
30
open it
gold.
up, it's empty.
Motherfucker. And then I don't have any copies of my book. I'll be like, my book should have came up, you bastard. This thing's broken. I'll walk away.
I'm gonna ask it for healing potions.
You open it up and it's empty.
Damn it. So much for this thing. I'll give it a kick as I walk away.
I'll go, Oya, go ask it for something. She'll probably ask her for food, right? Ask
Well,
her
she's
for
got
ration.
lots of food here.
Well, I'll just say ask her for ration.
She will ask it for some pipe weed. And when she opens it up, there's a small bag of weed.
Oh shit, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna be like, if she got that, I'm gonna get some of my mushrooms. Can I get some penis envy mushrooms?
You ask for that and you don't get any.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, can you ask it for some mushrooms for me, please?
She does so and doesn't get anything.
Mushrooms aren't that expensive. Wow.
They were
What
very
is-
expensive, if you remember. Those
guess.
mushrooms were very expensive.
Seems like it's cheap stuff. It's something that's cheap.
Bigby, please, over here. Thank you.
I'm
Should
gonna
we-
go back to talk to the creature that continues to turn into a cat and a snake and an owl.
Okay.
Sure. I see that you're transforming. What's up with that?
Yes. Yeah. That's me.
Schrodinger's animal.
Is there a reason why you're turning into a snake and an owl and a cat?
He says the riddle.
The riddle. That's what I thought. Okay. Can you give me a hint for the riddle?
You'll have to go into the other room.
Alright, guys. Do you want to try out the other room and see if we can figure out the riddle?
Before we go, I want to go up to that thing, and I'm gonna ask it for some fake jewels that look real. I want to see if it does something like that for me.
It will give you a couple of glass beads that look like jewels.
Fair enough.
Or-
Cool. I'm gonna stick it inside the turkey, and then I'll walk up into the other room with them.
Okay.
I wonder if we could get caltrops out of that, or some ball bearings or something.
Go for it.
Can I get some caltrops?
Yep, you get caltrops.
Sweet. How do you spell that again?
CALTROPS.
Here we go. Done. Did we try to put anything in there to see if it would change? Like, like an exchange kind of thing?
You did not.
I'm gonna go, since I'm kind of curious about this, I'm gonna put in my Staff of Charming.
It's not big enough for the staff.
Damn. Oh, shit. Well, I guess, you know what? I got some amethyst. I'm gonna put one of my amethysts in there.
Okay.
And we'll ask for a healing potion.
Okay. And when you open it up, the amethyst is sitting there.
Okay, I'll just take the amethyst back. Damn. That would have been I think that amethyst was worth 100 gold each. So. Alright, never mind. How much is a healing potion? 150?
Something like that.
I'll put 2 in. I'll try it one last time.
Nothing happens.
Damn, okay. Yeah, let's go, guys. I'm done playing with this thing.
Took you long enough.
I know, I'm sorry.
It is a fairly small chest.
So we could, like, take it with us, is what you're implying.
You could take it with you if you wanted to.
Alright.
So that we can get weed whenever we want.
Yeah.
It is our drug chest now.
We could have like an unlimited number of caltrops. We could just like throw those out everywhere behind us as we're walking. Just go caltrops, throw them out, caltrops, throw them out, caltrops, throw them out.
It's
could also just-
25 pounds if someone wants to take it.
Oya's gonna take it. Thanks, Oya.
Okay.
She's probably gonna be happy because she's gonna be like, free weed. All right.
Be like,
Free weed?
Whenever you want. Yeah. Look at that.
the creature implied that it gave food, so
I wonder. Yeah, ask for an apple or something. That's
You do that
cool.
and open it up. There's an apple.
Sweet. Well, that's amazing. Okay.
Yeah, we'll
wonder if
take it.
this
It'll feed us. That's great.
Is it an abracadabra box?
It might be.
Oh shit! Look at that.
It is literally 100% chance that that is the piece of lore that I grabbed. I did not know that there was an abracadabras in this PDF.
How about that? Hey, that's hilarious.
that's hilarious.
Sweet, we got
How
an
about those
abracadabra
spoons?
box. So
Cool.
let's head in and see if we can figure out
Okay.
the riddle.
Cool. Let's do this.
So, that should be
That
locked.
doesn't look fun.
So, you guys go through the door. And sorry, I just gotta get these on the grid, otherwise it's gonna drive me nuts. So you go through the door. This lavish room is bathed in yellow light from magical candles around the perimeter. The room is dominated by glowing runes that appear in a 10-foot radius circle on the floor and ceiling. Within the circle stands a giant bipedal insect with powerful-looking mandibles and a long tail covered in razor-sharp spikes. A beautiful writing desk faces the north wall, and set within the south wall of the room, 4 stones glow with animal depictions. Doors exit the room to the east and west. I guess I should have rotated this, but doors on the north and south, I guess. And I'm going to
It's got a welcome mat. I love it.
so splash active. So this is what you see on the wall.
Oh, oh, that's mouse, snake, owl, bird. Sorry, bird, cat. I'm not thinking. My brain hurts. That's what the
We
riddle is?
only saw it turn into a snake, an owl, and
Yeah,
a
there's
cat.
no
We
rat.
didn't see it turn into a rat
Or a mouse.
or a mouse, unless it has something to do with eating.
Can I what was it? Touch cat, snake, owl.
Okay. Each one glows, and you wait for a few seconds, and then they go out.
Do cat, snake, owl, mouse.
No, I'm not pressing the mouse.
Well, would it be like mouse, snake, owl, cat?
Well, it started off as a cat, right?
Uh,
And then it went snake and owl.
I'm gonna look to the creature in the center and be like, "What's the riddle here, creature?"
Yeah. The answer is time.
So,
If you guys want to give me an hour, I'll figure it out with my insightful discovery.
Isn't there a demon
Sorry.
chilling in the middle of? Yeah. There's a
yes,
demon
I'm
chilling in the middle of
just
the room.
reading what it knows. It says says, unfortunately, I don't know. I never saw it used before.
So I'm just wondering, I'm thinking along the lines of like the little old lady who swallowed a fly. So like a snake can eat a mouse, an owl can eat a snake, and a cat can eat an owl.
Sure, do that up.
So,
That sounds pretty neat.
before you do that, I will mention the cat snake owl thing did tell you that the shifting was part of the riddle, and you only saw those 3 animals.
Okay, so yeah. Okay then, you won't touch the rat. So maybe, what did you
So
say?
do-
Like, it is a
just do
cat
Owl,
and a
snake,
snake
cat.
and an owl.
Snake, owl, cat.
Cat, snake, owl.
It glows for a few seconds, and then they all go out.
Owl, cat, snake.
We do the
Insightful discovery.
cat snake. What was it? Yeah, it was cat snake owl, cat snake owl. Like, what if we push it a couple times, like in sequence?
Okay. You cat, snake, owl, cat, and then they flash brightly, and then the runes all disappear.
Hey.
I did say
Hey-o.
he was cat for a couple minutes, and then snake and owl for only about a minute. That was the
Alright.
hint.
Oh, double cat. Gotcha.
We
Double
weren't
cat.
listening. Just one of us
So,
was, right?
Listening. Yes. Correct.
I'll be like, damn, you're smart.
Where is it? Riddle resets. Shit. What does the riddle release? Ah, there it is. So you hear a click from the desk.
Cool.
I will inspect the desk, see if all of the drawers open. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Key. There's a key in the desk.
So, one of the drawers is not like the others. And you pull it open, and it seems to be much deeper than it should be. And you reach down in and keep reaching and keep reaching. You have to, like, all the way to your shoulder, and then you start feeling items. You pull out a small figure of a serpentine owl. Then you reach back in and pull out a big honkin' ruby. And then a small bag of charcoal. Charcoal, incense, and herbs, actually, together in the same little bag. And another bag, actually a small box of chalk and ink, and a whole bunch of gold, and a scroll.
Okay, how much gold?
3120.
Is it like in a bag?
It is. You
just
are
pulling
pulling
it out.
out handful, and then handful and handful. It's like he like emptied his change into the drawer.
Okay.
So however long you want to spend pulling those handfuls out
I,
is how
I will
much you
ex-
get.
I will extract all of the gold.
Okay. You go until there's not a penny left, and if anyone wants to open up the scroll, you see the final rite of the arcane octad, which is second, summon a flame in the palm of your hand.
Oh, we're killing it, guys. This is awesome.
Summon a
We've got all of them now.
flame in the
We
palm
do.
of your hand.
In the
And
palm
I'm
of your hand.
assuming the other things we grabbed will be part of this spell that we're trying to do.
No, there's just some random shit in here.
Do I know what the incense and herbs are?
Um,
I'll
They-
like leave all that stuff on the desk as I'm pulling out the money.
they are shit, my brain just died. They are spell components
For something. Okay.
for
wonder
some
if
sort
this
of spell.
I wonder if it's for that guy that's in the middle there. Because you said it was chalk, right? Chalk or
Chalk,
salt
yeah.
or something. Usually that's for drawing some intricate spell components.
He says, "Please release me. Now that you've figured out your riddle."
It's
What are you?
I am an ice devil.
Why would we release you? I mean, I just released a. Well, I'm not going to say that what I released before, but talk to Cripman. Cripman's going to handle you. He knows good and bad.
You're all out here willing to release people from jails, but sitting here and get apprehensive when you're wanting to release a demon being asked from a prison that he
He's a
probably
devil.
didn't consent to.
Well, he's definitely going to try to kill us.
I'm just
gonna
gonna look
try
at
to
him
kill us,
and be like, "Are you the lawful one or the unlawful one?"
I'm not too sure. I'm more chaotic. I just kind of.
Says
not you, not
I
you.
do not know what you mean.
Wait, sir, he identified himself as a demon.
He did identify himself as a devil. If you want to
devil.
give me
Oh.
an Arcana check or a religion check in your case, you can do religion with wisdom.
How do I ask that? I feel like I shouldn't have to, but at the same time,
Yeah, I know.
like,
Just wait until we switch to Pathfinder with lore. It's pretty nuts.
All right.
oh my god. 8.
You got nothing.
Well, I don't.
Deckard as well, if you want to give me Arcana.
I just.
Sure.
The only reason I say this is
18.
18. This is definitely not a devil. Not an ice devil.
This ain't no ice devil. That's why I'm apprehensive. Look at him. I can't even tell. He definitely doesn't look like an ice devil.
He has...
Why are you lying to me?
Let me scroll in. He has 3 legs, 2
Oh,
arms,
he's that kind of guy, eh?
and his leg's coming out the back. His 3rd leg. Here, I'm just going to
Legs coming out the back. So he
Just makes
tucks.
it even
grow
weirder.
him up
He
like
tucks.
this for you. As you can see,
What?
he's got a leg sticking out the back there. It's not a tail. It's got the same number of toes as his front legs. And he's got he's got 4 eyes, 2
just
horns that are coming out the side in front of him.
And
he's
he'd be
got-
like, are you a dude that's just tucking your leg back there? What's going on with that?
He says, "I see you know your extraplanar beings.
Oh yeah. I wrote a book on extraplanar beings.
I am a
In fact-
Mavawan.
Do I know what that is?
You can give me another Arcana check.
I will. Ooh, really bad. 14.
You got no idea.
I'm gonna go to the other guys again. Do you know what that is? Where is it? Anybody else?
I try, but I rolled a 4. So I have no idea.
Give him a shrug.
Grimmin, you
I'll just
can
be-
you can do that religion again.
God. I apparently have seen them hanging around
Ooh.
in the Temple of Tiamat when I roll a natural 20.
Yeah. Hearing that word, you know exactly what it is because they are an enemy of your goddess. They are a demon, and specifically they are a demon from the level of the abyss that is lorded over by Kostichi.
Oh. Oh. I'm just gonna look at this dude and just be like, you, sir, have presented yourself in the wrong company.
I'm gonna just be like, what's going on here? What's happening? What is this?
This gentleman here, well, if we can even call him that, he is in the service of the demon lord that, we just so happen to be maybe possibly hunting.
Ooh. Oh, this doesn't look good for you, buddy.
So, I'm gonna like
Nice.
shuffle through some of the ingredients and be able to see if I can identify anything that, he would be distasteful of.
Can I help him with that?
Yeah, you guys don't find anything specific that would be that would make him unhappy, really.
Is there like any scrolls around that we, that it's has a banishment spell or something like that, which would use those?
There is not.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna look
We
at
should-
Deckard. He's like, he doesn't deserve that yet.
Well, let's we could ask that cat. Maybe we could do something with these spell components that could, chop off his third leg or something like that, and he could tell us a little bit about his master.
I don't know if we have the ability to edit the circle safely.
Yeah, I'd say it's safer to just leave him because he's already trapped.
He snarls at that.
That's true.
Release me.
No. Simple as that. You can't give us anything.
I'm gonna. Can I inspect the circle?
Yep.
Does anywhere in the circle seem to be like fraying or like weakening or anything like that?
I'd say yeah, there's probably an area that's not too great.
Can I take the chalk and just patch that up there and
Yeah.
make sure he's nice and set and sound in his little comfortable prison here?
As you do that, there's a flare of light, and it's almost all of you can feel the prison strengthening around him, and he growls and swipes at you with those big ass talons, and they bounce off the shield.
Sucks to be you, buddy. You're gonna be trapped in here for another 10,000 years. Hey, what can you tell me about the people that trapped you here? I mean, all you got to do right now is talk to us. And it's better than just being in here not talking to people for 10,000 years.
Says, I don't know anything about them. They brought me here. They locked me in. They plied me for information that I refused to give.
Hey, what kind of information were they looking to get out of you, buddy?
Anything. After all, I am a powerful demon.
Oh, what's your name?
I will not give that freely.
Come on.
Names have power.
Exactly. That's why I want to know what your name is.
It is not
Does
going
it-
to happen.
Hi.
Does it start with a D?
He shuts up immediately.
Oh.
Is there any? There's no other notes or anything else like this in the room, is there?
No. There is a bookshelf
Oh, let's go
which
through it.
has no information that you don't already know.
Can I look under the welcome mat, see if there's anything underneath there?
There is not anything underneath it.
Hmm.
But there's the door.
Can we go through the door?
Yeah.
There is a
As
door.
soon as you touch the door, you disappear.
Oh shit.
Did Lil touch the door?
You
Yeah.
did.
Does anyone else touch
Uh-oh.
the door?
No, I touched the welcome mat. Did I notice Lil disappearing while I was opening or looking under
Yeah.
the welcome mat?
Oh god.
Hey, demon buddy, do you know where that door goes?
He smiles. Doesn't say anything.
Well, good riddance anyway. Ah, shit. Is there anything written on the door?
Nope.
You guys want to go back down and talk to that cat before we touch the door?
I mean, I'm just gonna look at him and be like, whether we talk to the cat or not, we're going after her, and I'll just like reach out and touch the door.
Okay, you disappear as well.
God. I'll just hop downstairs and just ask that cat, where does that door go? Because my friends just
Says-
touched it.
I don't know. I've never been outside of this cage.
All right, thanks a lot, buddy. All right, go back up and I'll touch the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And-
get stiff sneak too as well.
The others as well. And oh,
We find
Oh,
out where
no,
we are
that
next
goes back.
time.
so
Right?
Yeah.
Um,
Next step.
well, I will give you. I didn't actually make this thing. That's why. So I'll give you the box text and then next time. So you appear in the foyer of what one might call a magnificent mansion. The foyer opens up into a double staircase that leads to a second floor. A grand chandelier hangs from the ceiling, basking the room in a warm glow. Exquisite carpets and tapestries line the floors and walls, and a fleet of servants are just everywhere.
Like, are we talking mechanical servants or like actual people servants?
They are not quite
make-
unseen servants.
Okay.
Like better than unseen servants or lesser than unseen?
They are visible unseen servants.
Oh, okay.
So
They're seen servants.
seen servants. They look like not like a ghost, but more transparent than a person.
Huh.
And they're all like decked out like a like big time servants. They're wearing like clothes with like suits with frilly dress shirts and that sort of thing. They're going back and forth, and one who looks like the head of the household, a butler, steps up to you and says, "Good evening, my name is Eugene. How may I help you?" And that's where we'll end.
Ah.
And we'll find out next time how Eugene all gives us hand jobs.
Well, he's got to help everybody out, right?
He's got to help everyone.
Interesting.
Cool.
So let me set the start point to here, And save that. And stop the music D20 in favor of some White Bat audio. And then go back here. And how about we chat about Arcanforge for a moment?
Arcanforge? Yeah. So if you guys haven't heard, we're Arcanforge affiliate. And let's talk about the Arcanforge Master Toolkit program, same one we use on our maps. You guys are checking it out right now. That's super badass. I think it's wonderful. It's a one-time payment, no subscription fee. It can be used fully offline. You can install it on an unlimited number of devices with one purchase. It's easy to import and manage your own content. You can build fully animated maps with real-time lighting, just like this one. It's amazing. You can hook up a TV or projector and play in person. Manage your campaign with a robust linkable note system. Set the scene with immersive audio like White Bat audio. Full commercial license for your exported maps. It's touchscreen compatible, so you can use it with your physical minis. Use the code word Mushroom Tips, all one word, for $5 off the Master Toolkit on either the Fantasy or Sci-Fi Starter Pack. Also, take advantage of that 14-day free trial. And yeah, just go to arcanforge.com, check it out. I mean, like, you got nothing to lose. You can get 14-day free trial, and you can make some badass maps, and you can either have a blast playing with your friends, or you can actually go and use those and take advantage of that full commercial license to make a couple extra bucks on the side.
Yeah.
Arcanforge, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. And I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention to notice, but you can use it in other VTTs, which we're actually going to have to do with our next campaign, just so that we can do the Pathfinder characters, because there currently isn't a D&D Beyond like character creator and encounter builder for Pathfinder, so using it in Foundry, because there are modules that people made for that, for character building and all that jazz. But
also, don't forget to use Mushroom Tips.
Use Mushroom Tips. Yes.
And then yeah, check it out. See, make some maps for Pathfinder. That seems like that's the way to go right now.
Well,
wink, wink.
WotC did kind of capitulate. They finally backed down.
Is it too little, too late?
No.
It's probably too little, too late.
I would suggest everyone try Pathfinder anyway. And
yeah.
You know what? Let's start something new.
Yeah. If they don't fuck up over the next however long it takes us to do our next campaign, then we might come back to 5e for Spelljammer.
Yeah,
but
which would be badass.
It would be.
Sorry, Spelljammer would be badass.
If they do fuck up, then we might try Starfinder, which is
I'm not opposed to at all.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see something different, yeah, come check us out, and we're gonna be doing Pathfinder shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I should.
You guys are
Pathfinder awesome stuff.
Couple. I don't know. I am so bad at figuring out how far away you guys are from finishing stuff, because you take your time, which is awesome, but you also take your time. So when I say, hey, you guys should be done in like 2 months, and we're now about 4 months after that. So
we talked to the cats that are trapped in.
Yeah. And that's fine. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Please subscribe too, so we can get over that hump.
Yes, get us to 50 followers. We're at 34 now. And yeah, next week is when we're starting Saturdays.
Yep.
So remember that, Saturday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time.
All right.
right.
Take care. Mushroom tips.
Mushroom dips.
Fuck yeah.